So we're in the midst of a Black Friday sale, which is going to be lasting for about 2 weeks. I'm still working on that video and it's not far off, so we'll have that coming out real soon. But as always, Microsoft has dropped its weekly sale. Now, is this going to be the sale that we're all hoping for in this Black Friday, with some massive and wonderful deals on some cheap completion games? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to stay tuned to this video. So we're going to waste no more time. We're going to roll those credits and find out what's on sale this week. So let's find out what games are actually on sale this week, and we're going to do that by running through every game that has a quick completion in under 2 hours. And as always, we're going to start off with all those games that can be completed in under half an hour. And the first one we've got is Dr. Autonomous. Now, this is a short platformer with Metrovania elements, is 40% off at $251, is rated 2.25 and will net you 2000G. Not only that, but this game can be stacked with its Windows version, which is also on sale 40% off at $251, so picking up both versions will net you a nice 4000G. And this sale has a lot of Windows 10 games on offer, and we're going to continue with Crash Borgs for Windows 10, 30% off, $293, rated 2.25, which is a running gun with 8-bit chiptunes, an authentic NES art style. We've also got Caterpillar for Windows 10, 45% off, £2.30, rated 2 stars. This platformer will net you 3000G. We have 2 Synchro Hedgehog for Windows 10, 45% off, $230. This is a puzzle platformer with 2 hedgehogs moving in sync. This one will also net you 3000G and is rated 2.25. Now we have both Ballatron versions for Windows 10 on offer this week. The first one, just simply named Ballatron, is 45% off, £2.30, is rated 2.25 and will net you 3000G. Its sequel, Ballatron Oceans, also £2.30, 45% off, rated 2.25, will also net you 3000G, and that again is available for Windows 10. We have My Matey, which was on offer for consoles the last week, which is now on offer for the Windows 10, 40% off, $251, rated 2 stars, and this simple platformer will net you 4000G. Colourful Color, again that was on offer last week, is now on offer for Windows 10, 40% off, $251, rated 2.25, and this puzzle game will net you 4000G. And the next Windows 10 game, Deep Space Anomaly, 45%, £2.30, rated 2 stars. This is a survival arena shooter game that will net you 3000G. And a final Windows 10 game this week is Debtor Enhanced Edition, 45% off at £2.30, rated 2.25, and this retro style puzzle platformer will yet again net you 3000G. So some really high scoring games there for Windows 10, all really cheap, all really worth checking out. If you haven't got any of these, definitely consider picking them up. All of these will give that Gamerscore a massive boost. Another game that's going to give your Gamerscore a massive boost is Rayland. This one will net you 4000G, is 40% off at $251 and is rated 2.75, and again this is a light beam puzzle game. Tony and Clyde next, 75% up, really cheap this one, only $199, rated 2.25 for this shoot 'em up, and this one will net you a bit of a weird total, but 4500G. That extra 500G makes all the difference, but it will throw off your Gamerscore, so if you're looking to keep it to a nice round number, maybe skip this one this week. And we've got our airy game of the week on offer, which is The Path of Corruption, 35% off at $545, rated 2.25. This is a relaxing flight style game that will net you 1000G. Warp, 40% off, $251, which is rated 2 stars, is a space shoot 'em up. We got Color Pals. This one's 30% off, $293, rated 2.5, and this 2D puzzle platformer will net you a really nice 3000G. Under the Warehouse, this is an adventure game, rated 2 stars, 30% off. Probably the more expensive one we've covered so far, $3.49 this one. So Danger Gazers next. This one's 25% off. Most expensive actually this one, $6.29, still a hefty price tag there. 2 stars this one, and this is a roguelike shoot 'em up. We got Listeria Wars, 20% off, $3.27, rated 2.5, and this is a strategy real-time tactical game. And we have a new release this week from East Asia Soft, and that's Lily in Puzzle World. This is a sketchbook world in a casual mix of platforming and brain-teasing puzzles. Only just recently been released this one. It's going to be on sale for its introductory price of £3.34, and what is nice about this is that you're going to get both the Xbox and PC versions for that one-off price of $3.35, meaning that you can stack both these achievements, netting yourself a nice 2000 G for the simple one-off payment. This is such a brilliant idea, and it's so great to see this continuing from East Asia Soft, and definitely worth picking up this game whilst it's on offer. The only bundle worth mentioning this week is the Smart Moves bundle. If you haven't got Smart Moves, then it's about time you got it. These are some of the easiest games to pick up achievements in. It's 45% off at $3.67 for 2 games, with Smart Moves netting you 5000 G and Smart Moves 2 netting you 3000 G, meaning this bundle is worth a massive 8000 G. Nowhere else are you going to get such a great Gamerscore boost for such a little amount of money. So next up, we're going to be covering all those games that can be completed in under an hour but over half an hour, and there's only a few to cover this week, and we've still got more Windows 10 games to cover, with the first one being Escape Sequence. This is a puzzle game which is 50% off at £2.09, is rated 2 stars and will net you 2000 G. And the next Windows game is One Button Games 5-in-1, 10% off, $3.77, rated 2.5, and this is a collection of action style games. We have Shapik, The Quest, 20% off, $3.35, rated 2.25, and this is an adventure point and click. Super Chicken Jumper from East Asia Soft, 40% off, $2.51, rated 2.25, where you save the planet from the evil forces as only the foul for the job. And the final one in this category is Aborigines, which is 70% off, really cheap this one, definitely worth picking up if you haven't already got it, because it's only $1.25, which is 70% off, rated 2 stars, and will net you 2000 G. So a real good bargain, that one. So our final category is all those games that can be completed within 1 to 2 hours, and again, unfortunately, there's not many in here. The majority of the games on sale this week are definitely in that half-hour completion time, and especially on those Windows 10 with those big achievements. Because the only games we've got on here is Gorogoa, which is 70% off at $3.59. Really highly rated, this one at 3.5, which is an adventure puzzle game. We also have Mothered, a role-playing horror game, which is rated 2.25. First-person horror adventure game with point-and-click mechanics. We also have Laser Pitinium, which is a space-style 2D shoot-'em-up. This one has had a few updates, so that one will net you 3000 G, but is only 30% off and is still a massive $8.74, rated 2 stars. Probably the best rated one, and it's probably noticeable by the price, because this one's 25% off at $12.55, and that's The Many Pieces of Mr. Koo. This one is actually rated 4.5 from fellow achievement hunters, and is an adventure point and click game. We have A Castle Full of Cats, also 20% off, $2.63 this one, again rated really well at 3.5 for this hidden object puzzle game. And the final one is yet another highly rated game at 3 stars, and that's Mystic Ocean, which is 60% off at $4.79, and this adventure game sees you explore the vibrant ocean in a relaxing and amusing conversations with 6 different gods and the cast of sea creatures. Oh well, that is everything. Like I said, this isn't the best Black Friday sale I was expecting, but you have got those massive gamer scores in that quick half-hour completion section that are definitely worth checking out. They are mostly on Windows 10, so if you've got a console version, these are probably not going to be the best sales, but for you Windows 10 players, this is the perfect chance to be stacking some of those achievements if you've already completed the console versions. To be honest, most of the better games and those high quality games are all going to be in that Black Friday sale. There isn't many quick completions, but there is definitely more of the 1 to 2 hour completions, which like I said, we will be covering in a separate video, which hopefully should be out tomorrow. But like I said, those quick completions cannot be sniffed at this week, so definitely look to pick those up. If you find this information helpful or you want to check out that Black Friday sale video, then make sure you hit that bell notification, like, share and subscribe this video. This sale is only going to be on for the next week, so make sure you grab these sales now, as you only have until the 27th of November to pick them up. Also leave us a comment letting us know if you're picking up any of these, or have you picked any up already in that Black Friday sale. I'd love to know what everyone out there is playing at the minute. Well, that's all we've got for you in this video. We'll be back with our Black Friday one, so stay tuned. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in our next video.